Tommy Reynolds has his gun out. He's pointing the gun, and all of a sudden, I see this woman.
They say it's on every single station. They're saying that Daddy died.
I don't think his life ended at Holston's that night.
If it wasn't for Sopranos, I don't know if I'd be here, you know.
My first thing, and I'm with these legends, my De Niro.
One night I jumped out of a car doing 60 miles an hour because I was addicted.
Salute, Mob 2. Yizzo, what's up, everybody? All right, ready to do a show. I don't know how much snow you guys got. We got, I don't know, maybe a couple of inches and then sleet. And I think it's just raining now. Let's see. Let me do some shout outs. I was just listening to something funny. Sally, Miss Can't Be Wrong, Midwest Mafia Productions, Michael Hensley, Paul Atkinson, Frankie Cicero, Jesse Roth, Jason Mikesell, Kat. Let me read what Kat sent me. She sent me $10. Excuse me, and said, for match, make it rain. Let's motherfucking go. I added the motherfucking. So as you guys know, Kat D is one of the biggest sponsors of this show. So, you know, if I was you, I would listen to orders and do what she tells you. Thank you, Kat. Where are we at now? I don't know. Met, OC, Bobby Berberian, Memo. Wow, it's been a long time. How long has it been since you've been here, Memo? Is it Mimo or Memo? I knew two guys, Mimo and Nino. They were brothers. No freaking ZD now. Yizzo gang for life. That's right. God damn it. That's right. Only 46 people right now. It's all right. Tell you the truth, I was actually going to do this members only. So maybe I'll just do it now. Nah, fuck, nah. We'll do the next one members only. I already started it public, so. Classy girl Anna, how are you? Mandy, good to see you. How much snow you guys get? Like I said, we probably got, I don't know, possibly 2 inches. The dogs fucking loved it, though. It was Peanut's first time in the snow. He had a ball. I couldn't even get him in the fucking house. Him and Rusty were playing. It was actually pretty fucking cute. I took some pictures. I was listening to Sungrown. You know, it's getting to the point where I might have to stop saying that I don't listen to any of these shows anymore, because every now and then, you know, I find one and I listen. You know, it might just be a video sometimes, like the Joey Big Time or Big Time Joey. Somebody directed me to the Ori Spado phone call video. See, I knew of 2 other times he called Ori, and Ori, you know, sounded like as if he had no idea who Tony Pizza is, but I didn't hear of this latest one. I didn't even know about it. Now I guess I understand why Ori's been on Stack shows saying he doesn't know pizza. It's quite fucking funny, you know, when he's like, yeah, I'm going to go take a nap now. All right, bye. Ori doesn't know. I mean, listen, I try to talk about Tony Pizza as little as possible, okay? But he really is out of his ever-loving fucking mind. Like, I was just listening to, other than that video, I came across, because I was looking for the Tony Pizza Ori Spado videos. I want to have, like, a compilation of all 3 where he called them. And I found Sungrown, and it was the episode, well, when Pee-wee was on my show, you know, he used that, and he used, I guess, Tony Pizza's next video or something, you know, after the Pee-wee video on my channel. And, you know, he went back and forth, which was a really good idea. And he's fucking nuts, man. I mean, every time I think he can't get crazier. I just heard him say that he was yelling at Pee-wee, you know, not like Pee-wee was there, but you know what I mean. And he was saying that we ruined everything with his mother, right? He was good with his mother. We ruined it. And then when he went back home, she wouldn't welcome him back, She wouldn't accept him. She wouldn't have him there. That did not happen. I'm telling you, we've all followed Pizza, at least to some extent. He never went back to his mom after that whole thing happened. When we talked to her, he never went back to her. And he'll say over and over and over and over and over, "What's up, Capello? Hey now." All you guys, Scott L. He didn't go back there. When did we see him go back there? The last thing we heard of his mother, she brought him on the show. I'm sorry, he brought her on the show, made her lie. She was like full of anxiety. You could tell. She was like, "Am I done now? Did I say everything I needed to say?" And then she left the show. And he had somebody calling her in the background, over and over and over, so he could say that it's, one of us harassing her, which is ridiculous. But I just heard him say that Pee-wee distracted him while we attacked his mother. I'll tell you what. I'll give you every dollar to my fucking name if you could show me where we attacked your mother, like attacked her, like in other words, he's talking about calling her up and attacking her. I want to know when anybody called her and attacked her. I'd love to know. He just makes shit up as he goes, knowing that he's talking to, thousands of people who know he's lying. It's a lot of guys on here do that, but not to the level of Tony. You gotta, if you're gonna lie about something, you gotta figure out, okay, what are the chances of me getting caught in this lie? That's how a good liar would do it. But with Tony, he doesn't even think about that. It's like he says to himself, well, everybody knows that this is a lie, but I'm just gonna say it any fucking way. And then if they don't believe me, I'll get all upset and frustrated and mad. I mean, what the fuck? I noticed that anytime Pizza's really mad at me, that situation that happened here on October 4th becomes a one-on-one fight again. When he's not too mad at me, I got jumped. When he's really mad at me, I got bitch slapped by a midget. This is another thing, guys, about that event, for instance. For all these people who still don't believe I got jumped, which you have to be a fucking mental patient not to. Let me ask you something. Why would I say that Ronnie, this guy Ronnie, who I still can't identify till this day, did all the damage? Why wouldn't I say the ice cream man did it? Why didn't I say the other guy that was there that they've admitted to being there did it? Why would I say this guy Ronnie, who I can't identify, which, is I guess you could say, a problem for me, kind of takes away from the case a little bit. Like, you gotta, again, guys, use the laws of probability and try to figure out if what somebody is saying really sounds like a lie. I, for instance, know that there's multiple videos of that event. You understand that? I knew that forget from when it happened, while it was happening. All right. So if I lied to you, I would be taking the chance that the video is going to come out, which it eventually will. So I don't know. I mean, if you plan on lying, put some fucking thought into it. But Pizza, he puts no thought into it. You know what I mean? He just says shit that he's going to get caught lying about. He just says it. It's unbelievable. And he puts no thought into the fact that he's going to get caught. Or he does, and he just doesn't care. It's very strange. But you're sitting here saying things that didn't happen. Oh, we called and attacked your fucking mother? Okay, sure. And then he talks about all types of nasty shit. I heard him saying horrible things about Shannon, my mom. Oh, my God. I called my mom a hooker. Well, listen, I only got one name, never changed it, and one dad. That's it. I'll tell you that much. Know what I mean? I was listening to that cop thing again while he's talking to the cops. What makes them heroes? Listen, they run into burning buildings. So what? They get paid for that. What makes them heroes? Listen, officer. 9/11. So what? Victims. So what? Checks. Why should they get money? 9/11. Cops, firefighters. American hero, my ass. Jesus, fuck. It's like he has Tourette's. Fucking weirdo. What is this? Pasta patate, what it is. Tony is beyond lies, says Jason Mikesell. He's delusional and in need of mental health. Yeah, I mean, and like I said, he's not the first person I've seen do that. Tell a lie that they're obviously going to get caught telling. Like, with no thought of what's going to happen when I get caught. Like there's no way I could possibly keep this lie going because people are going to find out. There's other people I've seen do that, but not on the level of Tony. Tony don't give up. Tony will just pick some shit out. He'll freestyle some shit while he's doing a live. I was best friends with Lucky Luciano, and he expects people to believe that. And if they don't, they're woke jokes and cancel culture and LGBTQ and they're trolls and they're trying to take them down and blah, blah, blah. Unreal. It's amazing. It's one thing if you're going to be a liar. A lot of people lie, okay? But when you have the balls to call people out and get mad at them for not believing your lies, things that they know for a fact are lies, I mean, I don't know. It takes a special type of idiot, I guess. It really does. Just see something, guys. Bear with me. Let me go back through some things. Yeah, very little Batchelder Street. It only snowed for a couple of hours, and then it started sleeting, and then rain. So, and that's exactly not what they said was going to happen. According to the weather, just late last night, it was going to start raining around 6 p.m. Well, no, it started raining about snowing about 1:30 in the afternoon, and it was done by, I don't know, 3 o'clock, maybe 4 o'clock. Chris Capello, did I shout you out? What's up, bro? Yeah, I think I did. Devato Don, Sean, janitor lover. Hector's mom makes me enchiladas. Is that right? I didn't know you were close with his mother, too. Wow. She's accepting of your situation, huh? She must be a liberal. Anonymous Legion, 20 euros. Match suckers. Don't be a Sean Christie McCarthy. Match. Thank you, Anonymous Legion. Thank you very, very much. As you guys know, Anonymous Legion is one of the biggest sponsors of this show. For the last few days, he's been the top sponsor of this show. So you don't want to let him down. When he says match, there's a man of honor right here. What are you going to do? You're going to disobey him? All right. To your own detriment. That's all I can say. Oh, I know, Albaz. It's amazing the way that word gets thrown around. Attack. They attacked my mother. They called her and they had a very pleasant conversation with her. She told them the truth about me. It was an attack. The snow is very deep here. I need 500 to get me through this storm. I know, Devato Don, but you're not getting it. You are not getting it. Not in this chat. We know all about you, Mr. Pizza. I'm on the border of 3 to 5 to 5 to 8, and right now I have 3, but still snowing. Really? You're not that far from me. But even Harrisburg and shit, I think, got a lot more than us. I think Lancaster and York is pretty much the same, and we didn't get much. He always says it was catch up on you and not blood. Oh, about the... Yeah, you're right, bro. I'm going to tell you the truth, guys. Listen, you want to know the truth? I've been keeping it in for too long. None of that happened. That was totally and completely special effects on my part. I made it up. I just wanted to, I don't know, for some odd reason, make myself look like I got jumped. I don't know how that benefits me in any way, but yeah, it was all catch up. Yeah. None of that was real. I mean, Stax himself had a professional MMA fighter on to say that my nose wasn't broken. And I think Damien said it too. I mean, when you have people like that saying it, it's got to be true. So, hold on. Did Albaz say something about that? You went to the farm show today? Sorry, I just thought about that. I saw the comment before the show. What happens at the farm show? I know where it is. I didn't know when it was. I didn't know it was happening now. But what happens there, Albaz? Jason Mikesell, FBS, also posted photos and the report that said his nose was broken. Of course. Yeah, I told you. I don't expect anybody to take my word for anything because I don't take anybody's word. I don't just take anybody's word and believe what the fuck they say. And I got people that I could tell you right now my shirt is blue, and there'll be 6 shows telling you I'm lying. It's not blue. They actually lie to make it look like I'm lying. I've never had so many fucking liars. Well, of course not. But I mean, there's an abundance of lying motherfuckers on here whose only purpose in life is to lie their way into making you believe that I lied about something. It's fucking, and they always get caught. Always. Never works out for them. Very sad. Very empty lives. Complete and total fucking failures. What was I just looking for? Let me see. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't think. Yeah, all this. Giant lumps on the back of my head, that cut up top. That side. Look at that fucking knot. Bruise right there. My chest. That one. It's pretty bad, right? Looks like I got kicked, doesn't it? All those scratches. All of that. Oh, that's the same picture as earlier, I think. Neck's all fucked up. Right there. There's this little medical report explaining that my nose was broken. Had some swelling around the lip and chin and all that, And this is, I mean, listen, you got to disregard all that. When you have somebody as credible as Tony fucking Pizza saying that it was ketchup all over me and I didn't really get jumped, I mean, you have to immediately assume that I'm the one lying. You forget all the proof, like everyone else does. Just ignore all that, like you never saw it, and just believe the liar. That's the way MobTube works. That's the way it works. Proof that somebody's a chomo, we ain't having it. No way is he a chomo. Zero proof that somebody's a rat, he's definitely a rat. That's how it works here. It's all bullshit, upside down, inside out, and backwards. It's the fucking Twilight Zone. It's snowing and so cold people's bank accounts are frozen. That's funny. That's a good one. I never heard that. I'd say there's about 17 inches of snow here. Please donate. Listen, Tony, stop soliciting in my fucking chat, okay? Stop trying to get donations from my very, very loyal subscribers. I am broke, and I need money. I can't have it all going to you. I know that you're just a homeless guy who just wants to come on here and tell your story, and that you were on Netflix and you had a girlfriend named Shama who never touched you, hugged you, kissed you, fucked you, or anything else. I know the whole story. I know you were a D Street enforcer for the Gambino crime family. I know you owned a $1 million building. I know that you have kids sometimes, but other times you never had any kids. When you do, it's usually a daughter who slept with a black guy, so you hate her fucking guts, even though you paid her way through college. And I know the whole story, but you and it's a very sad story, but you cannot collect money in my chat, you motherfucker. Angel Gotti said that Pizza 100% has AIDS. Tony Pep's son told her. She also said that he wears adult diapers. Jane Creek, she didn't say that. Did she say that? She didn't say that. Are you fucking with me, Jane Creek? I always question when people tell me things, and it always turns out that they're not fucking with me. Did Angel really say that? Let me just shout out once again, Cat, $10 matched anonymous. Match, peeps. Now she asked again kindly for you to match her. 134 of you here. It is a Saturday night. I know you guys want to donate. Don't be shy. It's very easy. There's multiple different ways to do it. Anyone with a brain listening to Pizza can tell he's making the shit up as he goes. If not, then they are stupid as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. FBS, he hates. He hates you again. I'm sorry. Listen, he's very hot and cold. Back and forth between decisions on who he loves and who he hates. This happens a lot. Very indecisive. One day he loves you, next day he hates you, and his stories change based on that. I need those diapers because Hector's meat missile tore me apart. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, Angel Gotti never said that. I think Jane Creek was fucking around. I think she was fucking. Yeah, I was gonna say I know Angel well enough to know that that's a damaging statement. It's something that not like Tony Pizza is gonna sue anybody, but it could get somebody sued, and I had a feeling she didn't really say it. Now I know for a fact. Pizza's father is his grandfather, which might make him his brother. Pizza's father is his grandfather, which might make him his brother. Holy shit. That is, yeah, I guess it would. Very interesting. I didn't know all that. Pizza probably does have some form of Tourette's, FBS. He has to, Pizza sounds like a... Why does that douchebag stand-up guy keep bringing that fraud pizza on his show? I have zero respect for anyone who backs MRE. So is he bringing pizza on the show or MRE? Oh, keeps bringing that fraud pizza. I'm sorry. I'm a fucking moron. All right, so now I'm confused. That's two separate statements. Why does that douchebag stand-up guy keep bringing that fraud pizza on his show? There's a question, and then I have zero respect for anyone who backs MRE. So in general, you don't like stand-up guy. I don't know. I didn't know stand-up guy keeps bringing pizza back on the show. I didn't know that, but who knows? I mean, he has his reasons, I guess. As far as anyone who backs MRE, I just don't get it. You already know how I feel about that. Nico, see a connection for match? Get some hot cocoa for the children. Will do. Now, Nico, see a connection is one of the biggest sponsors of the show. So when he says match, Yeah, I'm back on the pipe. I was never on before, douchebag. Oh, I know who you are. Bro, you want to talk about being on the pipe? I don't think you do. Pizza's lie about going to the Studio 54 is crazy. It closed in 1980. He was 13 years old. Well, it's like all of his stories, 79 or 80. That's where everything seems to have happened in his life. It's very, very strange that, again, there's another one of those things he never puts thought into. He doesn't think about anything before he says it. Look at all the shit that's happened to that guy by the age of 12, 13 years old. It's unbelievable, right? It's enough to make 16 movies about. Except none of it ever happened. He's full of shit about all of it. I just heard him say something. Oh, the Salvi Testa's apartment thing again. Salvi Testa was killed in 1984. That would have made him 17 years old, Tony Pizza. Meanwhile, we know for a fact that he left home at the age of 16. So by 17, he was already deeply connected to the Philly mob. He was living in Philadelphia, and he got an apartment from Salvi Testa where he didn't have to pay any rent. It was free. This is even his biggest simp must be like, come on now. He's lying, I don't know. The sad thing is the way Pizza repeats words like Devato just shows how fucked in the head he is. Oh, yeah. It's very strange. He gets a word on his mind and he'll say it 5,000 times. It's like, it's really crazy. It's unbelievable. Stand-up guy is a punk bitch. Can't stand that dude. He's trash just like everyone who's been on his show lately. Yeah, I could tell you really don't like him. I don't know. You know, I haven't watched Stand Up Guy in quite some time. I watched a few minutes here and there, like I said, but not. I don't think did I catch it. Maybe I caught some while he was live, but everything else has just been like I said the other day. I went back and listened to a little bit of the Josie thing, but I couldn't hear it very well. Every now and then, if somebody texts me and tells me about something, I'll go check it out. Pizza is the biggest Riri. I don't get why he isn't a group home, or isn't in a group home or facility somewhere locked up. Ah, well, I mean, he was at times. Why he still isn't there? Yeah, that's a mystery. Or yeah, why he isn't still there, I should say. That's definitely a mystery. Um, Albaz, he who shall remain nameless had a phony ass memorial show which made me want to barf. That could be a few different people. Drop the initials. Ah, we have a farm fair. It's a country fair with a lot of farm animals and petting zoos, pony rides. Used to drink in the woods behind it in high school, then go to it. Yeah, they're talking about where Albaz was talking about. Oh, there it is. Lots of shows, foods, displays, really nice. Lots of animals. Check the website. I don't know if I could go to it. It's a farm show. No, I'm just fucking around. I've been here for a long time, but I've never gone there. Your shirt is obviously tangerine. That's what they would say. Yeah. Uh-oh, Alice here. Please don't march on my. Oh, Rev Al. I was like, who the fuck is he talking about? Ah. Oh, I know. I know. Those lumps are AI generated. Please stop lying now to us, FBS. I'm sorry. I take it all back. Well, since we're being honest, I was never stabbed in Bensonhurst. Oh, I believe it. I thought you were lying since the beginning, Al. Always. I never believed that bullshit. FBS, you're a liar. Next show. That's what they'll be saying. I didn't make the claim. Did you have a chest tube on at one time? I had one when I got shot. Did I have a chest tube at one time? No, why? Why do you ask that? Because of the scars and shit? That's from the fucking defibrillator. I get marks like that when I forget to take my meds. You know, I just thought about it, Jesse. My apologies. I thought you were referring to something else, what Jane said. No. I know. Yeah, even with the pictures and all that. Yeah, I'm a liar. If you were referring to what I was showing. When I forget to take my meds. Well, listen, that comes with the illness, Devato Don. It does. It's a problem when you get behind in comments. You're not sure which thing you said people are responding to. You know. Common sense. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Mine was on the left side. Gotcha. I paid for 6 years of Rutgers for a make believe daughter. That's why I'm homeless. Yeah, that's the story he used to tell. Now, you know, he never had any kids. Imagine about lying about having kids. Could you imagine lying about that? I mean, what the fuck is wrong with people? But then again, I mean, it's not really people, it's him. But there's been some lies told on MobTube that were pretty goddamn close. Pizza doesn't wear adult diapers. He poops his pants. Yeah, that's where I called bullshit on Jane Creek's comment. The AIDS thing, yeah, probably. But the adult diapers, we've seen him take shits live on fucking camera. So he must not, right? Otherwise, he'd just walk around a load in his pants. Then again, he might do that from time to time, too. We did see him spill a bottle of piss on himself in a parking lot in his car once. And he was okay with that. John O'Reilly, pizza has a facility for taking a small piece of info and spinning an elaborate tale. Getting groceries delivered turns into a person and his spouse trespass for shoplifting in the store. Yeah. He's completely and totally full of shit. And yeah, he'll spin everything. He'll take a tiny little piece of truth, which is, again, another common practice on MobTube, but Nobody does it on the level he does. Take a tiny little fucking piece of truth and it'll make a whole new story. You know, it's amazing. Like I said, you know, he might have seen Sammy the Bull when he was walking past Tally's one day. And boom, you know, next thing you know, the story gets told that, you know, he's known him his whole life and he was his mentor. And he worked at Tally's and he emptied the Joker poker machines. He had his own route, all that horse shit, you know. That's what he does. You got shot 3 times, Chris? The fuck were you up to? It's a lot. Let me see. Is that what oh yeah. That's what God damn, bro. The fuck were you doing? It's pretty funny though, I guess. Yo, Robert B, what's up, bro? Pizza has tardive dyskinesia from meds. Maybe. Pizza's definitely on the spectrum. It's definitely on the spectrum. Yes, I am. FBS, with Pizza being on state benefits, will they also pay rent for a motel for him? No, I don't think so. I mean, if he had an apartment or something, you know, they would give him assistance to pay for that because he's, you know, mentally all fucked up and he'll at least pretend to be disabled. But I don't think an apartment or a hotel, no. But I guarantee you, at one point, if not several different points in his life, he was on government assistance. Well, apparently, yeah, he still is, yeah, with the disability. But I mean, full blown welfare. You know, he probably got food stamps or do we know he got food stamp? Maybe that I never talked to Joey Dimes about the whole story. But I'm sure he got welfare checks and he might have got Section 8 housing and all that stuff, rather than, I guess, just the disability he's getting now. And he probably fucked it all up. That's why, you know, when he talks about people on welfare, I mean, come on, nobody would be more okay with welfare than Tony fucking Pizza. It obviously doesn't bother him. It's just he's mad he can't get it no more. That's my opinion. Common sense. After I saw that guy lie and say he wrote an entire community post, among other things, I thought the guy was honest and somewhat intelligent, but I admit I was wrong. He cares about the numbers. Oh, you're talking about stand-up guy? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Listen, the guy, you know how I feel about the whole situation. You know, he said some very nice things about my mom, and he still does, I believe, from time to time, ask people to pray for her and stuff. So, you know, as far as that goes, he's good in my books. But I know there's a lot of people that don't like him, just like there's a lot of people that don't like me. Pizza's third claim is that the whole incident was staged and all parties involved were in cahoots. Oh, you mean? Oh, yeah. Because me and those guys, we were always best friends. Yeah, we sat around and planned that on one of our weekly Zoom meetings. I said, listen, this is what will happen. I'll go to Walmart and I'll get some groceries. I don't know why I would be talking like Tony Pizza in this scenario, but this is Pizza telling the story from my perspective in his head. Okay. I'll go to the store, I'll get some groceries. I'll come home later than usual. Okay, I'll pull up and you guys ambush me. Okay, you come from all angles, 3 different cars, 5 guys, a baseball bat, bear spray, whatever you got. A bunch of you jump me and kick the shit out of me. Okay, and then I'll have nothing to benefit from that whatsoever. But for some reason, I want you to do it. I don't even know. I don't know what goes through his head. Like that's another thing about. Well, that's absurd. Nobody denies it happened, but that's another thing that makes Pizza crazy. Is he'll say shit just like what he said to fucking Pee Wee. When he was responding to Pee Wee, Sungrown Trichome was playing my video and Pizza's video, and he said that Pee Wee distracted Pizza's mom so we could attack her. I mean, even a phone call with her, that phone call that took place way later, you know, than when Pee Wee's wife or whatever was taking Tony Pizza around to look at cheesesteak shops or food trucks, whatever it was. We're talking about probably at least a year difference. And even, of course, nobody attacked his mother. So he attacked mine. He actually called her and threatened to kill her. But, you know. Tony Pizza, Chris, did you know I threaten my donors? They need me. I know you do it regularly, but what did you say this time? Just out of curiosity. Where'd the girl go, by the way? Has Pizza still got his girlfriend? Pizza was a lieutenant in the Riffs. He got the Riffs to the beach in time to save the Warriors. Oh, Warrior. Well, who were which one was the Riffs? The Riffs. Which gang were they? Were they the Puerto Ricans? Or the black guy? They would have had to have been the black guys, right? Fill me in. I didn't know that. I think Hector will rock the foundation of MobTube. LOL, going to be funny. Listen, I don't believe it's going to happen. I hope it does, but I don't believe anything great like that is going to happen until it happens. We'll see. New way, new man runs his mouth. Yeah, he has been for a long time. Pizza said that was his friend, the one who stabbed Rev, Al. The guy looked like Don Mattingly. He said that? Everybody was his friend. Holy shit, I got to get through some I'm way fucking behind. Chris, we all know that evening was staged. Clearly, that was your body double and the others were stuntman. Stop it. You know? No, I know. But listen, I got caught. I lied. The whole thing never happened. Never happened. You know, for years, me and one of those people, you know, fought viciously. And the other guys, I didn't even know. You know, none of them. But for some reason, I decided that it would benefit me in some way to stage some sort of fake ambush and getting jumped. I don't know. Tony Pizza, if he says it, it's got to be true. It's fucking with my head because I could have sworn this shit happened. I'm not lying, but I guess not. Drop the Browns off at the ball. Sure, Tony Pizza. Tell me a secret. He comes in peace, Reverend Al. All right, you can hang out, I guess. Just don't get out of line. Oh, Bobby, yeah, that's fucking nasty, but I believe it. I am in love with stand-up guy. He doesn't want me anymore. Well, I don't know. Based on what people are saying, you guys are still cool in some way, but I don't know. Maybe that's inaccurate information. But no, I don't think he does. Not the way you want him, Tony Pizza. Christine McCarthy stayed on that corner because he knew celebrities were always in that area and at the restaurant. He's an opportunist. Notice he always has a camera in his hand. Oh, of course. Yeah, without a doubt. That's why you would hang out outside Shama's restaurant and wait for the celebrities. And then he would accost them and make them take pictures where he would force them to do it. That guy talks about liberals like they're the scum of the earth, yet he's got a picture of him hugging Michael Moore with a big, giant, shitty fucking grin in his face. It's like, what the fuck? Oh my God, rectal prolapse. He admitted to getting food stamps back in 2003. There you go. If he was on SSI, he'd qualify for the subsidized housing. An apartment is like $90 a month. Well, what's he on then? Is he just on? I don't get it. What's he on? Pizza lost his gag reflexes working the truck stops up and down. I think the food stamps were stopped due to his name change. Maybe. And another thing is, you know, he might have gotten benefits back in the day that he just can't get anymore. You know, maybe he could still get some, but not others, you know, as far as the housing and shit. Yeah, usually Sam the man. Yeah, another fact. You're talking about yourself now. Look at you. It's funny because Tony Pizza rails against the liberal left and socialism and spews right-wing conservative Trump nonsense, yet he is the utmost beneficiary of socialism and the welfare state. It really is. And again, there's another thing that doesn't even occur to him, the hypocrisy and shit when he talks all that nonsense, Besides, let's be honest. I mean, we know why he rails against the left and the LGBTQ community, because he's gay. I mean, we know that, there's no questioning it anymore, He's what old school term could I use to describe? Well, I better not. I could get in trouble. You guys could throw some in the chat, though, if you want. All right, Sam the man. Have a good night, bro. Pizza called stand-up guy live on the phone, and stand-up guy called pizza brother twice. Well, maybe they're still friends. I mean, what can I say? That's up to stand-up guy. Matt, I know people that in real life, they got upset about not getting foodstuffs. LMAO. How come immigrants get it? They said people cry about 120 a month in food stamps. LMFAO sad. Well, yeah, I know. And if they're against the immigrants, shouldn't they be the type of people who would never take any type of welfare? So what are they worried about? And by the way, again, facts get in the way of the argument. You don't just come here and say, give me benefits. You got to have a social security number and all that. You got to be legal. That's how it works. Common sense. I don't dislike the guy. I just don't like people who care more about the thoughts and opinions of other people than to have a moral compass and a backbone. I just don't respect that. No, I got you, bro. I know how you feel about the whole thing. I do. Who knows why people do what they do? Pizza must have gotten thrown off public assistance in the past. That's why he's not on it. Yeah, most likely. Dave Pizza said in 2000 he had food stamps in Florida, tried using them in New York, and got cut off and hasn't had them since. See, there you go. It's very easy for people to fuck up their benefits. Very, very easy. Dave, maybe that's why he hates all the woke jokes who discontinued his government handouts. Yeah, exactly. You got to remember, it's the stuff that Tony Pizza doesn't have or can't get that makes him hate other fucking people. If you have a wife or a girlfriend, he hates you and her because he doesn't have one. Oh. Right. In his case, a boyfriend. You feel me? Either way, even if it's a wife or a girlfriend, because it means you're not alone and he is. If you have your shit together, he hates you because he has never had his shit together, especially if you're younger than him, because it's got to be humiliating to have people doing better, at 20 fucking years old than, which I think most of us were doing better at 20 years old than Tony Pizza is doing at 56. And he'll be doing the same at 66, same as he is now. I mean, there's 18-year-old McDonald's managers who have a life and make a somewhat decent living. And Tony Pizza's 56 fucking years old, and every single day he's got to try to scrape together money so he could eat that day. Tony Pizza is, I told you guys, he is the ultimate lifelong loser, a born fuck up, a born failure. That's what he is. No matter how long he lives, no matter how much money is handed to him, he'll never have his shit together. He'll always be what he is and who he is. And he'll always be miserable. You got to remember that about Tony. Tony talks all this shit, but it all comes from a place of anger and hatred. Happy people don't do that. Even me. There's people on here who have done shit to me that I'll never forgive. I'll never forget. But I'm not going to let, myself be so angry and full of hatred that it makes me fucking miserable. I'll get them someday. I'll get them all someday. I know that. But Tony, he's a bitter, angry, old punk motherfucker who can't get over the fact that everybody, and I mean everybody, is doing better than he is. And, I'm sure he hates himself in a way for never having the fucking motivation or determination or drive to do anything with himself. He's a guy who's okay with sleeping on the street, with having shit on his hands, with pissing on himself. He's okay with that. He's truly the scum of the earth, and these people who support him, they're worse than he is. They really are, because they support him. What kind of idiot would try to use Florida food stamps in New York? Tony Pizza. Pizza's old lady dumped him, won't answer his calls, so he dumped her. Yeah, well, there you go. I mean, oh, look at that. Oh my God, it didn't last long, did it, Tony Pizza? You douchebag, you fucked it up already. Not like it was ever a real thing, but sorry if I missed anyone. I'm in the middle of cleaning and I'm not watching the chat, but good to see if I missed you. There you go. Wasn't Pizza one of the first ones to report that it happened? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, and depending on who he was mad at, his story changed. Of course. Which, by the way, I'm very confused about why he wasn't charged. I got to look into that. I'm shocked that he wasn't. Maybe more information is needed. Maybe I could provide that. It's okay, Miss Camper. What did you say? You didn't say anything wrong, did you? You never do anything wrong. Miss can't be wrong. It's in your name. It's all good. Oh God, that's fucking disgusting, Devato Don. Yeah, I am so fucking far behind. See, Money, next thing you know, Pizza's going to say he was a consultant on The Sopranos from being in the life true story. Yeah, I could see that one coming. He's already been everything else. You got to remember too. Not only did he know the whole cast of Goodfellas, he knew the real guys. Oh, okay. I didn't know they were called the Riffs. I got the fucking poster on my wall right here. There they are. Huh. Pizza's girl, Tony, told her not to join him living on the road. Tony told her not. Oh, okay. Pizza says she wanted to live with him, but he told her no because he didn't want to be responsible for Leon and her. See what I mean? Fucking loser. That would be too. And what kind of fucking woman is going to live on the road with Tony fucking Pizza? I mean, they're probably the kind we expected, but that see what he is like. The guy gets thousands upon thousands of dollars handed to him, tax free every single month because he refuses to pay taxes, and the possibility of getting pussy and keeping it is too much, because he might have to, I don't know, support her in some way. The truth of the matter is he doesn't want her living with him on the road. He wants Hector living on the road with him. And I don't think Hector's that into him anymore. Oh, yeah, without a doubt, Jesse Roth. He's very fucking hateable. I'm no liberal, but very hateable. Okay, Tony Pizza. Speaking of that, did Tony ever get drunk when he said, what was that New Year's Eve? He's going to get drunk to try to make us all relapse? He gets Social Security disability $967 a month. Okay, Jim Martin. $967 a month for sitting on your ass. Only in America. Fucking amazing. Yes. I always get confused which is which, Miss Can't Be Wrong. I don't know anything about all that shit. SSI, SSDI, SS, whatever the fuck. I don't know. The RIF lieutenants wore all black. GIs and street soldiers wore orange karate robes. I don't remember the orange karate robe. I just watched this movie like a month ago. I feel like I'm learning new things. Sure, Tony Pizza. Tell me as many secrets as you want. Jason Mike Sell. The FBS, he hates what he is, poor and gay, and the Dems stand for those people. He must hate them. Oh, of course he does. Yeah. Yeah. Jesse Roth. Meanwhile, there's nobody who lives more democratic than he does. You know, it's a funny thing. You have to have a permanent address. Well, he uses his mother's address. He always did. That was the address on his license. He has mental disability. He has been since he's 14. I know people like that. Unfortunately, I know lots of them. I told you, I knew a brother and sister whose parents, when they were like 5, 6 years old, had them run in front of cars. I'm not kidding. To get all fucked up so they could get disability. I swear to God. And they did it. And they live on it till this day. I can't go back to New York anymore. She's going to make me disappear. Oh, well, Tony. I don't think you're very welcome there anyway. I wouldn't doubt it, Miss Can't Be Wrong. I told you, he's probably got $1 million sitting in one of them. Pizza did say he isn't moving back to Long Island. Nothing there, and he had the snow and drug addicts. Yeah, he's bothered by drug addicts. I know it would, Devato Don, but you won't spend the money. How much do one of those cost? Whatever it is, too much. You'll spend that on pork chops and lobster or something. Dave, yes, I agree with you. I think he will. Remember, he used to go back to New York all the fucking time. Not anymore. Not since Frank chased him off his corner. Remember Frank? Cousin Frank or whatever, Danny Trejo's nephew? Yeah, his nephew. Was it his cousin or his? I think it was his nephew, Frank. That guy. He ran him off the corner. Years ago, before the internet and YouTube, people like Tony Pizza were kept chained in the basement so they couldn't find other freaks like themselves. That's true. That's true. Good old days. Pizza got cut off from food stamp programs in all 50 states, Guam, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. I wouldn't doubt it. I really wouldn't. When the internet was young and before YouTube, people like Pizza would cruise those AOL and Yahoo chat room and unsent forums looking to connect with other like-minded degenerate bums. People like Pizza would really? I'm going to skip a bunch of oh yeah, of course, Jason Mike's you don't leave me, I leave you. Sean McCarthy, you're all jealous of me because I'm the only real one here, you know? I'm YouTube gold, you know? I have men handing me money every day to pay my way in life to show they show respect to a real gangster, you know? Let me get down here. Oh, Philadelphia Collins. Nice name, by the way. I like that. Probably. Oh, he did. Pizza had knowledge of it before it was going to happen. He was talking about it earlier that day. Nobody knew what he was talking about, but he was saying something good's going to happen tonight or whatever. Yeah. Pizza hinted at it before it occurred in one of his videos. Yes. Chris, I couldn't keep her. She said I was disgusting. I was picking my earwax with a toothpick and eat. Oh my God. Oh my God. I could see him doing something like that on camera. That's fucking disgusting. Seriously. I want to throw up. Thanks a lot, Tony Pizza. Oh my fuck. Let me get that off the screen. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, listen to Chris Capello here and donate. Oh my God. I'm going to have that in my fucking head now. Oh my God. Shit like that sticks in my brain and I can't get it out. I mean, let me try. I gotta move on to something else. I'm gonna fucking throw up. I swear to God. Is that right, Shane Smith? Is it the disability? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Tony, I know. We all know. FPS, what happens to me too? It's the Mandela. That happens to me too. It's the man. What are you talking about exactly? For some people, getting SSI, SSDI is like winning the lottery. Oh yeah, fucking right. I mean, there's people who, and we all know some who they're okay their entire lives with just getting by. There's a lot of them, especially on MobTube. They're okay with just getting by. They have no desire to do better or have more or go anywhere, do anything, or progress in any fucking way. You know what I mean? They have no desire. And there's a lot of people out there in society or on the fringes of society who it could be $500 or $1,000 a month or whatever, but even as little as 500, they will figure out a way to live on that so they never have to lift a finger and do anything to help themselves. So yeah, oh my God, people see that as they're good. It's like somebody who retires after years of work and now they get to relax and rest and just chill. That's how these people feel. Okay. Oh my God. What the fuck, Capello? Capello just said, bro, he was really doing that. It wasn't a joke. Put the same toothpick in his mouth that was in his ear. How is it that a person like this walks the earth? If any of us had ever been told at any point in time that there was a guy like Tony Pizza who actually exists and does the things he does, there's not one of us would have ever been convinced. We would have said, you're out of your fucking mind. You're delusional. That people like that, they're not real. That's some story you made up. No, he's real. Sean McCarthy, I'm not going to put that one up. That's a little disgusting. For FBS mentioned Frank. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes. That's what, yes, it was Danny Trio's Goo and Frank. Yeah. That was my buddy, though. I used to talk to Frank and shit. He's a really, really good guy. I haven't heard from him in a long time, but yeah, he chased pizza right off that fucking corner. He says that all the time. Wait, who's this now? Prince of Park Ave. Oh, I'm the only one on Netflix, pal. Mandela effect is when you see a movie or show your whole life and think it's a certain way, and the whole time you were wrong. Like example, the Monopoly guy. I thought he has a monocle in his eye, but he doesn't. Okay. All right. I didn't know about that. The Monopoly guy thing is throwing me off a little bit. So this only works with movies and shit? Or is there some real life? I don't know. Does this... I don't know. I'm very confused. Can it be anything? Something that you've seen your whole life and you just assume that that's the way things are or something? I don't know. Let me look it up a different way. Hold on. I never heard of this, or maybe I did, and I just... A man becomes upset. This is the movie with the... Well, let me... What is the Mandela effect? Some common examples of the Mandela effect have perhaps logical explanations, such as Mr. Monopoly wearing a monocle because it complements his old-fashioned sartorial style, similar to Mr. Peanut, who has one, or Pikachu having a black tip on his tail because his ears have black tip. What? Okay, I don't want to know anymore. What the fuck is this? I don't even understand this. Okay, the Mandela effect refers to a situation in which a large mass of people believes that an event occurred when it didn't. That makes sense. Now I got it. All right, that's a much easier explanation. Oh, Chris, I guarantee it at least 100. Ever since you turned me down with an interview, I was so mad at you because you didn't believe my story. I will forever be jealous of everything you have. Sorry. I know. I know. Jason Mikesell, $10. FBS, I absolutely love it when you clown Pizza, that fucking bum. You should one day consider bringing him on just to fucking roast him live. If he tried to talk over you, just mute him, then unmute him. Maybe someday. I'd have to be pretty desperate. But thank you for the $10, bro. Yeah, I can't. Oh my God. Ugh. Well, there's no proof that she even knows. You know, all he's got to do is use her address. I don't know, how those situations work with welfare. If she would have to confirm it or sign something. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. But I don't know if she would do that for him. She might have a long time ago, though. I don't know. Oh yeah, Philadelphia Collins. He wakes up in cold sweats. He has dreams that he has a job, nightmares, I should say. I don't know, Jason Mikesell. I really don't. Jim Martin. Yeah, he always does. Yizzo, Sven, what's up, bro? Here's a Mandela effect question, FBS. Back in 1994, do you remember the comedian Sinbad being in a movie where he was a genie? Yeah, of course. But I don't believe he's a real genie. I don't understand. Where does the Mandela effect apply? Tony Pizza, for 2 years, I play with my button while I hide in the bushes and watch your show. It feels so good. I can't believe no one believes I had a button put in me. What the fuck? Yeah, and I would do it better than anyone, Jason. Every time Pizza's mother's phone rings, she sees it as him. She must cringe. Listen, I think it's a very sad situation. I think, and I have all the reason in the world to believe that she is terrified of him. As a matter of fact, I know she is. It's really fucking sad, man, because that poor woman probably did nothing but her best her whole life. Probably tried to give that kid everything he wanted and had to deal with his bullshit and the nightmare that it must have been raising him in and out of fucking psychiatric hospitals and robbing and stealing and lying and fucking. She probably did nothing but destruction to his parents' fucking marriage and his household and everything else. And at 80 some 78 years old, whatever, she's still dealing with this horse shit. You know what I mean? She can't get away from him. It's fucking sad, man. She's got to go in like the parent protection program or something. What was the movie called? I don't remember. And I just saw something where someone was talking about this movie the other day. It was called I don't remember. The Sinbad movie, I don't remember. Poor lady deserves better in her golden years. Certainly does. Jason Mikesell, that miss can't be wrong. Then he washes his hand, but his hand still smells like shit. After a while, maybe he figured out shit also goes into the fingernails. Oh. Ugh. She should claim elder abuse on that bum. Yeah. Captain Downtown, many people believe that Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs, hello, Clarice, or said hello, Clarice, but he never actually said it. That's an example of the Mandela effect. I thought he said it too. What did he say? Mothman is Pizza's real father. Mothman showed up at his own tragedy, his son's birth. They saw him perched up on a bridge outside the hospital. I would consider it a personal favor if we can get FBS at least $20 more USD for this entertainment. Show some love and support for these laughs. Listen, it's all right if not, Anonymous Legion. Thank you very much for that. But you took such good care of me the first few days of the month, and even up to today, that I'm okay. Without you, I'd probably have about 150 fucking dollars rather than what I have now, which is substantially more than that in my Google AdSense account. But and then last night, I know people, helped out Gunsmoke a lot, so it's not a big deal if I don't make a ton of money on this show. I'd like to, but not a ton, but a decent amount. Chris, I'm so mad. Team Muggsy is taking my donors. I'm hungry right now. There's a Team Muggsy? What do they do? Does Muggsy have a channel or something? Shazam was the name of the Sinbad movie. Okay, yeah, I remember that. Sinbad has never played a genie, yet tens of thousands of people remember him being one. They even remember the plot identically. Really? Ooh, look at that. See, man, Anonymous Legion, look what you made happen. Alex Fajigadaja, $49.99 here. Thank you, bro. You're the fucking man. Thank you so much. Chris Capello, $25 for As Per Anonymous. God damn, you're a powerful dude. Holy shit, Anonymous. Thank you. Chris Capello, thank you so much. And Alex Fajigadaja. Nice. That was surprising. I did not expect that. Thank you guys very much. Now I got to try to figure out how Sinbad wasn't a genie. You're telling me my life has been a lie since 1994? Many people falsely remember a similar 1990s film titled Shazam starring comedian and actor Sinbad as a genie. However, no such film ever existed, and it is possible people are misremembering Kazam as the aforementioned film. Was he a genie in Kazam? What? No, that was Shaq as a genie. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What are you doing? What's going on? Many people. We found Sinbad's Shazam genie movie. Oh, that's just a bullshit thing. The Kazam confusion explained. A popular internet theory is that Sinbad played a genie in a 90s movie that actually did. But I remember, I swear to God, I remember. I thought. Movie that doesn't actually exist. Many people confused Kazam starring Shaq with Sinbad somehow, but people are adamant they recall a movie where Sinbad played a magical companion to a young boy. Is this the Mandela effect at work? An alternate universe? I think a lot of people watched a similar movie, which came out around the same time, that wasn't very good, and just merged the two. The movie is called Aliens for Breakfast. Bear with me, I'm recalling this film from memory. In it, a young boy discovers his free prize inside the cereal box. His cereal box is actually an alien. The alien is, you guessed it, Sinbad. Sinbad warns him that he is tracking/trying to stop a rogue alien that has come to Earth. As luck would have it, the rogue alien is a new kid at school that okay, I don't. How is that possible? How is it that all these people remember a movie that never existed? How the fuck is that possible? I liked Sinbad better in the movie where he plays a Secret Service agent protecting the first kid. I don't know. Sinbad was never no genie. It was Shaq and Kazam. Mandela effect, no such movie ever. What? I guess so. Nico see a connection. I did not know anything about this. Really, Corinthian. I gotta read about this. This is very interesting. I don't understand. I really don't. How is that possible? How the fuck? Are there other people in here who thought there was a movie where Sinbad played a genie, or was it just me? I could even picture him as one. I feel like like when you asked me that question, I could picture Sinbad as a genie. How is that fucking possible? Not an alternate dimension, just flawed human memory. But how could everybody have the same memory? Yeah, Anonymous Legion. Sounds like something. Christopher from The Sopranos. He thought Tony Montana was carrying bazookas under each arm when he said, yeah, he certainly was not. But I don't know. I mean, I think that was just supposed to be a fuck up by him or an exaggeration. But apparently it was Kazam. It wasn't even Shazam. Common sense. What the fuck? But I do know of many other Mandela effects that I find very fucking confusing. Well, tell me about some. I never heard the term Mandela effect, though. Sounds like something Malcolm Gladwell would write about, with his social commentary books and all. So you never heard of it either. Look how far behind I... Oh, no, I'm not behind. Okay. But it wasn't called Shazam. It was called Kazam. Look at this shit. I thought there was too. What the fuck? Scientists cannot explain it. I don't even know what to say. Don't follow the white rabbit. FBS, I'm telling you, don't. Why not, Nico Sia? Because you know that I'm already planning when this show ends to go balls deep into this rabbit hole. You know what I mean? Like I need to find out more now. This is I don't know. Corinthian FBS Darth Vader never said, Luke, I am your father. There is the Kit Kat logo. So many. The Kit Kat logo. Never said, Luke, I am your father. Well, see, that's something I don't remember ever happening. That's something I remember people always saying. You know what I mean? Like they were mimicking the scene from the movie. I never watched any of that horse shit. So that I could say, and I know I never saw actually happen. Oh, stop it, Bobby. How we know we're really humans and not crab people? What is going on here? Well, are you trying to make me think I'm on acid? When I hear Sinbad and Genie, somehow my brain makes subconscious correlation with Genie. But I do have an exceptional memory, and I know it was Shaq and Kazam. Fuck is Shazam? LOL. There was a cartoon, Sinbad the Sailor Man, in the 60s. I think he was a genie in that show. Oh, what the fuck? Well, the Mandela effect, obviously named after Nelson Mandela, is a theory that started by people remembering Mandela dying in the 80s, but he actually did in like 2012 to 2013. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I knew he died around that time. I don't think I ever remember of Mandela dying in the 80s. Shazam was not a genie. He's a superhero. Sinbad definitely was a genie in something. I just can't remember. Shane Curry. Okay, let's see. But it says, did Sinbad ever play a genie? Got it. No talking. No, Sinbad does not play a genie in any film. The 1990s film Shazam, starring Sinbad as a genie, is likely a misrememberment of Kazam. But how can everybody misremember the same fucking thing? Let me ask my mom. Hold on. Give me a second. No, my mom never remembers, she doesn't remember any movie named Shazam with Sinbad as a genie. So I guess she's not suffering from the Mandela effect. Some people think that Down Goes Frazier came from the Muhammad Ali versus Joe Frazier fight when it was actually Joe Frazier versus George Foreman. Oh, yeah, I don't remember those two that well. I've seen both fights 8,000 times, but Shazam was a 1970s Saturday morning show. All right. Yeah, I don't know what to say to all this. My crab claws are having a hard time typing on this keyboard. This must be something that started in South Africa by his enemies. Didn't Will Smith play a genie? Will Smith played Aladdin, I think, right? Or played in Aladdin, whatever. That shit happened when started jump parallel universe like this morning. Dude, that's when this shit. Okay, I gotta explain all of this. Explain. I have to read about all of this and research it and try to understand it. I'm so confused now. Let me see. Jennifer Lemieux, 550. Hope you are good. Jen and I salute you. Keep up the interesting and good work. Okay. I'll get back to you on the rest of that. He told me not to read part of it. Well, thank you, Danny Santos and Jennifer Lemieux. Another Mandela effect is cup of noodles. Now it's just cup noodles. What? I got it. Okay, this is gonna take up the rest of my night. I hope you know that. And no more Howard Stern for me tonight. I'm just gonna fucking watch or read or whatever about this Mandela effect you speak of. The Phoenix Lights. I don't know if I know about that or not. What do you mean? There was no Jiffy peanut butter? What the fuck is going on? Was there ever such a thing as Jiffy peanut butter? Jif peanut butter never existed. In 2016, Reddit users realized that many of them believed the Jif peanut butter logo used to say Jiffy. The widespread false memory is attributed to the Mandela effect. Jif peanut butter does not contain roasted peanuts, sugar, molasses, fully. What the fuck? What's happening to me? Another big one was the Bernstein Bears, which many people believe and swear was Berenstein Bears. Hold on. All right. My mom thought she found Sinbad's movie, Shazam. This is Mandela calling. You may remember me, but you are having a false memory. I am really not who I am. I am who you think I was. Do you understand? Oh my God. Oh my God. Where is this all coming from? The Bernstein Bears thing. Bernstein Bears, but wasn't. And another which I thought was Wizard of Oz, Dorothy saying, I guess we're not in Kansas anymore. I thought she did say that. What the fuck is going on? FBS, I'm telling you, bro, I'm convinced we jumped parallel universes when they started CERN up. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Call me crazy. I don't give a fuck. LOL. Mirror, mirror on the wall in Snow White. Another classic misquote. It's magic mirror on the wall. What? What? My whole life has been a lie. Jason Mikesell. At least no one Mandela affected the Terminator movie with Arnold saying, I'll be back, or hasta la vista, baby. What if I were to tell you I never actually said salute mob tube? Would that fuck you all up? I believe Sinbad dressed like that on Saturday Night Live in a skit. Well, we have to get to the bottom of this, Dave. Will Smith played a loving, protecting husband during the Oscars. Best performance ever, some say. Yeah, I'd say. A simp he played, yeah. Medulla oblongata, yeah. Common sense. Why did you just randomly say medulla oblongata about Barbarian? Why? Everyone swear the cereal Fruit Loops, but it has and always will be spelled Fruit Loops. Imagine that one, mind blown. No, I remember it always being spelled F-R-O-O-T loops. That one I know for a fact. I always remember it being spelled that way. FBS, you will get into it. No, it's GIF, not GIF. GIF. A couple of years ago, some YouTube creators made a fake movie starring Sinbad as an April Fool's joke. Well, I never saw that, so I can't attribute it to that, my fake memory of it. What came first, the chicken or the Tony Pizza? I'm going to go with the chicken on this one. And then that's how Tony Pizza was hatched. We've unleashed a can of worms here with this Mandela effect discovery. Oh my God, have you? Jesus. Whatever. You could email me, Danny. I'll give you my number, whatever you want. All these people who think Tony, but I could tell you more about that. All these people who think Tony Pizza was again being a street enforcer are having a Mandela effect. Now that one makes sense to me. There's a ton of them. I don't remember them all. Someone can Google it. I'm sure there's a list. Okay. Common examples of the Mandela effect.
Effect include misremembering Mr. Monopoly wearing a monocle, incorrectly remembering the last name of the Berenstain Bears family, and misremembering Mickey Mouse as wearing suspenders.
If you remember Dorothy's famous line in The Wizard of Oz, Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, you would in fact be wrong. And as shocking as this discovery may feel in this very moment, you're actually not alone. I don't want to read all that. Let me get to. I want to get to some examples. There's Nelson Mandela's death. Oops, I did it again. Headset. One of the latest Mandela effects has to do with Britney Spears' famous music video. Many can distinctly remember Britney wearing a microphone headset in the video. Her doll was even sold with one. However, after rewatching it, it's clear she never wore it in the video. What the fuck? I don't know. I don't know what to say. That did not cause us to go to another parallel universe. That's preposterous. LOL. Certainly sounds like it. This Mandela effect makes me feel like we've entered into the Twilight Zone. Yeah, me too. No, I never said that. No, I was actually saying something else. I'll come up with it later. I forget. If you had CERN made a drink colander to open portals, and after they turned it on, a lot of physicists and internet sleuths swear it made us jump realities. My God. I don't know what to say. What could I be misremembering about my fucking life? It's got to ask you, is anything we remember accurate? The fuck? It's a particle accelerator that discovered dark matter and dark energy, aka the Higgs boson, dubbed the God particle, which I've heard of that, which refuted Stephen Hawking's famous bet he lost shortly before he died. I've heard of the God particle. Anyone please explain grape nuts? Where are the grapes in this cereal? That one I can't help you with. I would never eat grape nuts. It's a reverse deja vu. She was trying to. She saw the same video I saw that said we found the Sinbad Shazam movie. Which, let me look at it real quick. Did Sinbad ever play a genie in a movie called Shazam? Let me see what this video is. Okay.
While some people still refuse to believe that Sinbad never starred in a genie movie, the comedian.
Hey, shut up, bitch. Jesus, fuck. You won't shut up. Oh my God, how could a Google bitch go on for so long? It was making me crazy like Rain Man when that fucking alarm went off. Oh.
It feels good to get out that thing. Trapped up in there. Should have took you long enough, Tina. Wait. Y'all.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? Okay, fucking explain this. Fucking explain this, everybody. I'm gonna get a copyright claim and everything for fucking playing this. Look. That's Sinbad as a genie. It's right fucking there. So what was that? Oh, so the Mandela effect might be complete and total bullshit. What did we just see? It might not be called Shazam, but that's why we remember Sinbad playing a fucking genie, because he did. Okay, now I need explanations. I need answers. I think people think Sinbad played a genie because his name is Sinbad. Well, now you know that people think he played a genie because he played a genie. Yeah, Philadelphia Collins. I'm feeling the same way. I'm gonna have to go to fucking rehab. You guys got me feeling like I'm fucking hallucinating over here. Okay, let me get down here. Who buys grape nuts and who buys those crappy Queen Anne chocolate? I do, Nico C. Not grape nuts, but I got a box of those motherfuckers right in there in the kitchen table. I'll probably never eat them, but I've loved those chocolate covered cherries since I was a fucking baby. How dare you? That is an April Fool's joke, FBS. Look at how old Sinbad looks. Wait a minute. You're telling me what I just saw is not actually a thing? That was created somehow? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know that that's not real? That's fake. I'm telling you. Let me see this. I'm gonna get in fucking trouble or something for using this shit. Hold on. I'm gonna have to take yet another fucking video down. Let me mute it. I'm gonna listen to it myself. All right, whatever you say. I don't know. So, what happens in that movie with those little kids? That was an April Fool's skit he did. Oh my god. But when did he do that? Okay, so he did do that. You're saying that's an April Fool's skit that Sinbad did. But if so, then that would explain why everybody remembers him as a genie. April Fool's joke, or he did that just to. Did he do it, or was it CGI? Help me, please, fucking help me, help! Comedian perpetuates internet myth by starring in lost footage from non-existent film. Okay, so that makes sense. So he made a bullshit scene with some kids, whatever, where he's a genie who comes out of a lantern or whatever the fuck it is, and he did that just to debunk. Okay, it was done in 2014 or 2015. All right, now I got it. Corinthian FPS. Another big one is the cornucopia in the fruit of the logo. In the fruit of the logo. I have no idea what you're talking about. Fruit of the loom. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. And I don't wear tighty whities, so I don't know. I don't know what to say. You got me all fucked up now. I thought I knew who I was and where I was, but now I find out I know nothing. Common sense says, no, he did it after that rumor came out. Oh, okay. All right. There you go then. Oh God, I don't know what to do. Should we keep going or should I end the show so I could go research this? I don't know what to do. Here's a tiny example of the Mandela effect. Many people think Biggie is from Bed-Stuy in Brooklyn. He raps about it all the time, but he's actually from Clinton Hill, which is right next to Bed-Stuy. But he raps about being from Bed-Stuy, so how's that the Mandela effect? Well, he rapped about it. So how's that the Mandela effect? Because if he tells you he's from Bed-Stuy, that's what people would believe. Wasn't there a genie in The Secret? Yes. Yes, there was, but it wasn't meant to be taken seriously. In The Secret, it was symbolic for when your thought, whatever your thoughts are, whether it be positive or negative, um, without you even realizing it, it's like you're making a wish. And the universe is like a genie who's granting your wish. That's why they use the genie in The Secret. Like, in other words, if I sit here and think about cancer all day, it's like I'm asking the universe to give me cancer. And here comes the genie granting my wish. If I think about maybe getting a better job or a raise or, making somebody in my family, making their improvements to their, making their health get better, whatever it may be, or whatever I'm focused on, it's like I'm putting out the wish, and the universe is like a genie, granting me that wish. If you're sitting around thinking about, getting pussy later tonight, and you're focused on it all fucking day, then all of a sudden a bitch might pop up somehow suddenly, while you're walking down the street or something. And next thing you know, you're balls deep in that bitch. That's like The Secret and the genie. Oh my God. I'm so confused, Chris Capella. I don't know what to do. I think me and my mom are going to have to sit down and have a long talk. Okay. Well, there you go, Michael. Well, what's so funny, Bobby, the way I explained that? It's the truth. I mean, but if you sit around thinking all day about how you never get any pussy, I don't like to use the word, it's crude. I'm sorry, ladies, but that's how I talk. If you sit around all day thinking about how you don't get pussy and you're never going to have pussy again, and it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, and you're basically putting that out there into the universe. And like attracts like. So if you tell the universe you never get any pussy, you're never going to. But if you focus and picture yourself in some pussy, tonight even, there's a good chance you might end up in one. I don't know why I'm using that as an example for The Secret. Glad Pizza read The Secret. Yeah, Danny, I did. You could email me. I'll give you my number, whatever. Yeah, I know a little something about what you're saying, though. I could maybe fill you in. The last thing you said, you're right. That's all I'll say. The last thing you said in your PayPal thing. What did I think of Shaq as a rapper? I mean, how do I answer that? I actually heard him freestyle a while ago, and it was dope. But as a rapper, I mean, no, come on, it's fucking Shaq. I definitely remember being a successful mobster. I blame, sorry for my gambling. If anything, it would make more sense for it to be a huge CIA psyop. Oh, now we're getting crazy, but that's even unlikely, as it would involve way too many people. It's a huge rabbit hole, and it is a strange one. I don't know if I heard that comment, but I just heard him rapping somewhere. It might have been on Sway in the Morning or some shit. And he was nice. Oh, Danny, you shouldn't do that. Let me remove that real quick. Somebody remove Danny's phone number from the chat, please. Just email it to me, bro. Oh, shit. Did somebody get it? Remember when Roy Jones Jr. tried to rap funny shit? Yeah, it was fucking horrible. Yes. People have bad memories and are suggestible. Okay, I have to go research this now. Yeah, it was a bad idea, Danny. You never want to do that. Next thing you know, Peach will be calling you. Hey, Shantosh, you like to give money to that cocksucker FBS, do you? I'm coming to Canada, cocksucker. You think you could take me? I actually heard him say that in a video that Sungrown was playing, the audio anyway. He actually said, you think you could... Was it Sungrown? Maybe it was a Joey Don. I don't know. But he was looking in the camera saying, you think you could take me? I was waiting for him to say, you're going to need a fucking army if you want to take me. Yeah. Something like that. But I thought he was straight Scarface for a minute. Just texted Danny 67 dick pics. That's exactly what would happen. Oh, shit. All right, guys, listen, thank you for being here, man. I gotta go. This show was somewhat on track until you guys introduced me to the fucking Mandela effect. Now I don't even know. Maybe it wasn't on track. Maybe this whole show isn't how I remembered it. The only thing that might save you is that you're long distance and they are too broke to call more than once or twice. Yeah, possibly. What it do, Daniel LaRusso? You're a little late to the party. We're about to end it. All right, guys, thank you for everything. And everybody who donated, Danny. One of my buddies who always donates to me has been gone. I haven't seen him in 5 days. I don't know what happened. I hope he's all right. That's the longest stretch of time I've ever not gotten a donation from this guy. I just hope he's okay. Chris Capello, Nico Sia, Cat D. Thank you guys. And Anonymous Legion, Jason Mikesell, and Alex Fajigadaja. Thank you very much for the donations, guys. I appreciate you. And that's it. I'm out of here. I love you all. And until next time, salute.